how much money are the brokers trying to keep? Because they offer it $850. You gotta have your own floor jack, your own dolly, and then you have to. They must have like a dock out at the maybe it's an apartment complex or a corporate building. And then you have to take it to the 15th floor, the whole load. So how many times are you gonna go up and down? $850. And the next turn from our last drop is Interstate West Parkway. That is where we're picking them down. This looks like kind of a harsh turn here, so I'm going to stay a little bit in my lane to the left. Oh yeah. Use all of the opposite lanes so we don't take out the signs. And there we go. And it's straight ahead now after the stop sign. Right side. I can honestly say I've never picked up here before. But we're about to. Hydraulic actuator division, okay. We're picking up food, so I don't think that's where we're going. Unless they got hydraulic food these days, who knows? Does it say trucks entrance? It says the address, doesn't say trucks, but the other one's Penske, so this must be it. Up here, what do we got? What do we got? Okay. Nice boulders for us on the street over here. Take out your tires, no parking. There you go. You're a trucker, get the heck out of here. Find somewhere else to sleep. It's quiet and park. Okay. There you go. Trucks to the right, visitors straight. I like it. So we'll go wide. Okay, we got another truck, 2 trucks in front of us. 2 lanes, 2 trucks. 3 trucks. There you go. We are in line. We'll get up behind that DOT once this one moves up. I don't know if they just put this other truck here to stop people from going that lane because he hasn't moved at all. Whoops. Get the air in. She gave me a clipboard, plate numbers on lights on the trailer and the truck, load number, name, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. She's talking to that guy, I think. I guess she's just telling him where to go. I don't know. Don't know. They said park on the right. Come on down to the door. First door on the left. So big old girl's there. We're working, so it might be here a little bit, but it's an early morning delivery, which I'm grateful for. Getting our clocks reset already, so we'll be good to go. That guy's got the fan blaring. Whew. Your fan will run like that until you get your air all the way up, because your fan is run off of air pressure. That's what engages and disengages the clutch, so you need full air, or a good amount of air to get that working. So if you wonder why your truck sounds like an airplane sometimes when you first start it and you're driving it, that's why. Okay.
That was not loaded.
Oh, it's a different one. No, it's one other Publix driver coming, so I don't want to mess with him. He might have this one, the other one. So this one is not ready, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
We only got 1 trailer.
See, they normally go to church on
Yeah,
Saturdays.
the other one is right there to the gate, so it's coming. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No.
So that empty you wanted in door 80. Cool.
I'm like, there's an appointment that, whatever, but I just got it booked.
What's up? I got that same shirt, girl. How you doing? Yeah. I got 3 of them, the same one.
Your appointment was at 9.
Okay,
So I'll just call you to the door. You're gonna be at work in.
that's fine. Yeah, it just gave me the load like 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, this is a good number.
Just call that when you get one for me. Okay, thank you. The load pays really well and it has a good drop-off time, so I'll take that. But I am working. This was a 9 a.m. Appointment, so what I noticed from my area, from Savannah last week, from Atlanta today, these loads aren't booking. They keep posting them. They've been posting them for 2 hours. I was looking for a load for about 2 hours. I don't start looking until about 10 a.m. look in the morning, but I don't get serious about emailing and actual calling. I don't like calling the brokers because it's a sales pitch every time. I like emailing and just telling them what my rate is. But a couple TQLs I called on. Another couple brokers I never heard of I called on. But this one, I called him also. He didn't have an email. Real nice guy. Answered right away. For some reason, TQL is not answering lately. You're getting like a queue for like 7 callers in front of you. I don't know how they're doing that when they're a huge company, but whatever. This guy's super nice. Offered it at a lower price. I got it for $250 more than that. And then he said, you are first come, first serve. He didn't say work in, but I kind of figured that. So anyways, somebody either fell off this load, or I'm just saying you can negotiate more nowadays. The ball is kind of coming back into the owner-operators, the spot market's court, because of, I believe, a lot of drivers exiting the space because of CDLs that are fraudulent. Some other guy just got caught, crashed into a bunch of people. I don't know where it was. I want to say it was like up north Illinois area or something. But he was not even, he didn't even have a CDL. He was using his brother's CDL and it was expired. For his family members. I'm like, what? Well, you know how hard it is for us to get our CDLs? I spent 3 months of school, $2,000 my own money, sold my personal truck to buy a semi-truck, put all the money I had left over from my house sale after buying my house to pay for my insurance, and rented a trailer. So the kind of stuff we got to do to be in business as a 10-year driving record, no DUIs, no speeding tickets, nothing like that, or your insurance goes through the roof. And these guys are out here driving with other people's CDLs, and who knows what else they're doing. So it's just mind-boggling, but I'm glad that they're finally getting that kind of out of the space, because that helps us be needed when these spot market loads come up. So grateful. We get a phone call, we get a door. This guy's mad about something. He's yelling at the guy in the red truck. And then, I don't know what he's mad about. He said something was stupid though. Maybe he didn't do something right to get his trailer in there or something, but he's not happy with that guy. All right, still no phone call. Just went live for the first time in a while, and my phone died, so I'm sorry about that. I put a post on there saying about it, but I hope he's not the guy loading us. He's not having a great day, but we'll put a smile on, see if we can keep him happy. Oh yes, a little bit of an angle there, buddy. We are ready for the onion, but he just hit the brakes, so he's probably gonna, or she is gonna check. But we're not on the right angle there. If you continued to, you probably swing it, but you might want to go forward a little bit before you keep going. Maybe we'll get out and help him. That sounds like a good idea, Justin. Let's do that. Green APU, I turned it on battery tender. That's the cool thing about Green APU. If you leave your truck for a while, like I do, especially in the wintertime or summertime, either way, winter, hot and cold, both kill your batteries. You can leave it on battery tender mode, which is on right now, and it'll kick on because my refrigerator's on in the back. Please don't go backwards anymore. Please, 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 please. Oh God. Okay. Oh jeez. Yeah. Okay. You got the angle. If you just keep, there's a little bit closer comfort because there's no trailer on the other side. Yeah, you swing it. Now just not, yep, go back the other way now. See, the W9 doesn't have a turning radius like this, so this would not be possible. W9, please don't come towards my mirror. Oh my goodness, yes. Let's go forward now. Go forward and straighten it out. Yeah, okay. See, he can't see my truck right now with his mirror. Not yet. Oh, that's the kind of stuff that just gets you a little bit boiled up. Go forward. You can see your brakes again? Okay, there we go. Makes you feel good now. You go forward because your mirror will come around and be able to see me. Perfect. All right, he's got it. Whew. Anyways, yes. Green APU, if your volts drop below 12.5, it'll kick on and charge your batteries for an hour. So, yeah. Had some guys chatting on the CB, so I turned it down a little bit. Good job, buddy. Thanks for stopping and getting out and looking. I don't know what that says up there. Some letters are backwards. He's got a new sticker for whoever that is, Robertson's Trucks LLC. It's kind of stuff when you see like a new, at least it's a nice sticker. A lot of times it's a piece of paper that was just taped on there, but hopefully that's a legit company running some legit stuff. Got the back window open, giving us a little bit of airflow. And I think I'm gonna walk in there now because I don't know what time they close. I just kind of want to have a mindset of when I'm gonna be maybe getting a door. Good, pretty good. I know I'm a work in because they gave me a load that was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock and they gave it to me about noon. But I've been here almost 4 hours. Just wondering what time you guys shut down and close because I gotta be in Florida at 5 a.m.
We actually shut down at 6:30 for our next shift. But what door are you in?
I'm not even in a door. Haven't even got a phone call. Been here about almost 4 hours. 75. Okay. And do I disconnect from my trailer like everybody else is doing?
Yes.
Okay.
And make sure that you put your channel always on that.
Okay, 75.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
very much. And after green light, do I come in here or they call me?
They'll give you once they're done,
They'll come out?
they'll give you a green light and then you'll come back in here and get your
Okay, thank you. Got a bunch of people back here just kind of, well, they have like a safety meeting or something. But if I didn't walk in here just now, they said, what door are you in? I said, I'm not in a door. no one ever called me. It's almost 5 o'clock right now. We got here like at 1. So 4 hours. Anyways, she said get door 75. I was like, okay, well, cool. It's easy to walk in there and get your own door. But they're done at 6:30, so I just don't want to push it too hard to get down there because it's only 400 miles, but all the way down in Florida. And it's trucking, and it's traffic, and all that kind of stuff. So always got to do that sometimes. You go in there and see for yourself what's going on, and then they give you a door. So disconnect from our trailer and get to door 75 and pray they can load us somewhat quickly. There's my lucky 75. It's door sitting by itself. I had to come to the other side of the building, but there was 3 other trucks over here, including that one with a little added vent for his brakes. This hoodhead, man, oh man. Okay, 75. Put the tandems back and use a little bit of PV Blaster, guys, on your tandems, on the rail that it slides on. It makes it really slide easier and break loose quicker, especially when it's loaded. When it's light, it's easier to slide your tandems. When it's heavy, and a little harder because it's a lot more friction, a lot more weight. Little trick of the trade some of you guys put in my comments, so I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, let's get in 75. Did you guys close up at 6:30 or is a new shift come on? New shift. Okay, all right, thank you. New shift at 6:30, so hopefully we get loaded before then. Let's see how this guy's truck's lean into the left. I had the exact same problem with my Volvo on the same side, passenger side. Leaf spring is fractured for that thing. Most likely. I don't know if he has some other problem going on, but your leaf spring's broken, so he's riding hard on that right side. You got to get that changed out. It cost me about $1,300 for that, but I did both sides at the same time. On that Volvo I have, but yeah. That's why he's sitting so hard to one side. My goodness. Good old trucking. Man, oh man, I tell you what, and I appreciate it. Green light. Oh yeah, and that was less, man, it's only 5:50 now. He probably started about 5, so we'll reconnect. He'll take our airline off and we will get back to the office. Awesome, grateful. God, thank you so much. Let's go get our paperwork and let's start heading to Florida. Thank you, sir. Yes, he said appreciate it. He said, yep. All right. Let's get back under this trailer, get the airlines connected, the electricity line connected, and the landing gear up. Lower the suspension a little bit. It wouldn't move until I did. Oh yeah, she's locked in. Okay, let's get our stuff done. Heck yeah, build some air. Idle up. There you go. Kind of makes you wonder though, if I didn't go in there, would I have gotten a door, you know? They thought I was already in a door. I'm like, no, just been sitting here, hanging out, 4 hours. But I wasn't working, I knew that. It's a great paying load, so I shall take it. But yeah, I was just wondering. But I'm grateful he got me done quickly once he got to me. So we'll get up here, we'll get our paperwork, and we will get going down south. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful sunset with all those clouds out there. Yeah, buddy. We got it. Looks like they have all kinds of stuff. We have Planters Peanuts. They have like Velveeta right there. All kinds of just like name brand Campbell soup stuff. Okay, grateful though. Let's get rolling. Okay, the green much traffic, but then again, it's Atlanta. Let's try and get out of here unscathed. Got some stacks on the work truck. Yeah. A little bit congested right here, but we're jumping on right here. Once they move up a little bit more, we're going into Atlanta. Everybody else is going out of Atlanta. Come on, Highlander, scoot over a little bit for me. Why are you so far in this right lane? Come on. Come on, Mimmy. You don't want me to hit your bumper. Just move over a little bit. Thank you. I'm about 2 feet from the back of your car right now. All right, thanks. Let me get on Highway 20. Now we can turn and burn. Probably going down 75. We'll get a little bit pushback because it's still, what, 6:30 right now? Yeah. Let's roll. Straight ahead, you can kind of see the Atlanta outline of some of the skyscrapers. It's pretty cool. You see all that smog though too. You don't see that anywhere really else in Charlotte or where I live, but you see it here. There's so many people here. That's why. That's what it looks like in California, but 3-4 times worse around LA. It's just like a big brown cloud of smog. Yep. That's probably why they're going towards electric vehicles too. But yeah, I guess they leave a different footprint also on the environment. But I guess the cloud of dust, smog, is not so great either. Six Flags over Atlanta to our right. I'm gonna move a lane because these guys are merging with me and they're not going too fast. I'm keeping the Jakes on because it's a pretty big downhill all the way here until we hit the loop. There we go. There is that loop interchange. Got a little bit of slow and go going the other way. Going our way, we're pretty smooth so far. Keep our fingers crossed. Going towards Chattanooga, a little bit slow and go, but it's only one lane for a big donut going the other way on the ramp. All right, got some bad road here. There we go. Looks like they're redoing this interchange too, putting up some more ramps. That's the way to do it. Okay, we're flowing. That's all we can ask for. Let's go. Back through the tunnels, that is the runway of the Atlanta airport, the busiest airport in the world. I do believe you guys said that Delta Airlines, which is based out of Atlanta, had their 100th year anniversary. That's when the hangar was lit up for 100. That's pretty cool. I didn't know we were flying commercial airliners for 100 years, but I guess 1925 they were. Yeah, it's crazy to think that far back. 20s and 30s when cars were, man, they were a little different, a little magnificent, big old arched fenders, all kinds of stuff. Some of them still have lanterns for headlights. Oh yeah. This is the airport here to the right and left, and we are getting on 75 right here. Got some Cheetos next to us. Or who knows what's in there, probably Frito-Lay everything, but what is that noise? Is that a jet taking off? Very rumbly. I think there's a jet taking off right behind us. Okay, but yeah, I was expecting this from good old 75. Going down south, heading towards Florida. I wonder what those are on the flatbed, like train wheels maybe? Looks like it, maybe they are train wheels. I don't know. He is heavy, so I'm gonna pass him. Pass him real quick and then get back in front. Traffic's moving good now, and I just wanted to stop by for good old time's sake. This is where Haggai Diesel's at, guys. The people that I owe all my engine rebuild knowledge to. Let me use their shop and rebuild my motors with my own 2 hands. They let me do it with my Volvo. I was outside in the cold doing it, and they let me do it with this big old girl, and they let me be inside with this one for my second go around of rebuild motors. But I truly appreciate them. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to afford the time down, first of all, or probably the price of the extra labor, and on top of that, all the price of the parts, because they're not cheap. So the first time I got it done in 6 days with that Volvo, but then again, I didn't do like a bunch of new other stuff like the radiator. Look at that beautiful sunset. Man, that's gorgeous. And this is Griffin, Georgia. Oh, they put a Zaxby's over there. There used to be a hotel. There used to not be anything right there on the right. It used to be a dirt field. There's a Dollar General DC right here on the right that I've delivered to a couple times. But yeah, Haggai Diesel guy, look them up. Haggai. Haggai Truck Center is what it is, really, but Haggai. Really good people, really knowledgeable on these red motors. So yeah, 6 days on the Volvo, got it done halfway outside, and then they let me come in for the last 2 days, putting it back together. We need that clean environment. We got it back together and fired it up, and that was history. That thing's still running today, but this truck we did everything: turbo, radiator, AC compressor, injectors, everything. Okay, got an Amazon guy right there. Anyways, I would come down here and eat sometimes. They would let me borrow one of their trucks, their new Tahoe, whatever they had. Super great people, call them family. But as for Jerry, Caitlin, Andrew, and Allison was my right-hand man, helped me through this. But this truck we did in 7 days, but that's unheard of, getting your truck, because there's so like lack of technicians these days, like of anybody. You don't really have the downtime is even kills you more than the price sometimes, because you lose so much. So being able to be in there 7 days, man, I want to pull through, but I can't. When this guy's doing the trash can right here, I don't want to block him either. I'll pull behind extra, but I'm just coming here for old time's sake. I probably could have just kept rolling, but I used to be at this truck stop a lot, so I'm gonna check them out. Use the facilities, really clean restrooms. Is that guy leaving? I can go back behind him. Well, he's leaving in front of me, hopefully, so I can pull up. Yeah, he's leaving, perfect timing. But I slept here a couple times. This truck right here rolled in here at nighttime on a Sunday. We got to work on a Monday, and it was back out on the next Sunday. Rolling back home and picking up another load, so very grateful to them. Are you stopping there? Are you going further? What are we doing here? All right, let's see if he's moving up more. Anyways, yeah, very grateful. This reminds me, and maybe I'll text Allison and see what she's doing. Tell her I'm right by her. Oh yes, the memories. Yes. How you doing? Yeah, I got really clean showers for truckers, laundry, casino, all that stuff, and then a whole other set of huge restrooms over here, Burger King inside. Oh, I remember this place. And a bunch of stuff that T-Dubs would love to have. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll get her something. It's like a Cracker Barrel truck stop. It smells amazing. Okay. But yeah, this is where Allison comes and gets her Red Bulls in the mornings too. So, love you, Allison. Love you, Haggai. I was thinking about you guys when I was here. Remember what I was talking about, the prices at the truck stop? Oh yeah, 34 bucks. And what's this? Oh yeah, get your stuff at Walmart. We will see you later, Haggai, at exit 205. Man, brings back some memories. I don't come over here that often, and I definitely don't take loads down to Florida usually from Atlanta. So I've been over here a couple times besides being here for motor work or overheads. All that stuff. Anything with a Cummins motor though, guys, look into them. Get on the books if you have some repairs you need, if you need an overhaul, in-frame, just an overhead, whatever you guys need. You give them any questions you got there, a book of knowledge. They will help you fix it or figure it out yourself, or they'll help you fix it for you. So that's what I love about them. It's all about helping, and they're God-fearing people, and they're good people. So check them out, and we'll see you guys later. Down to Florida we go. Wish I could stay longer. There's police on both sides. I know we got construction coming up. We got lucky. They were just starting to move cones out down to one lane back there. Looks like they're kind of doing the same here. I don't know. I'm going to get over from this guy. But then I got this car merging on. Kind of a rock and a hard place. Okay, don't want to move that guy over too much. I'm going to come back into this lane. What are we doing? I don't know. But he's just cruising down there on the, yeah, sorry Tesla, I just had to move over a little bit, buddy. I'll let you know. But yeah, that was weird. Smooth sailing other than that. It's not been too heavy on a Tuesday. And down to Florida. We're inside of 300 miles. Let's go. Well, when it hits you, and I just have to use the services. Have to refresh. All of a sudden, I was trying to make it Florida state line, but we're in Valdosta. So we'll stop here. I'm pretty sure I've delivered like vitamins to a Walmart distribution somewhere around here one time, and I stayed at this Love's till the morning when I had to deliver. I'm not sure, but probably. But yeah, we'll stop at Love's this time of night. Hopefully the fuel island is not a funnel of wait here forever until you get out, until somebody's done eating or going longer to the bathroom. I don't need a long bathroom. That's a pretty lit up truck right there. It's got lights everywhere. Man. Give you a seizure. What's he? Oh, it's a tow truck. He's towing. Dang it. That guy broke down on the on-ramp. Man, he's like in the middle of the on-ramp too. Super ego. Super let go of my ego was getting towed. What happened there? But T's and P's. Nice loves. I don't think this is where I stopped, because I think the loves I stopped at was a little further off the road and it was like kind of tucked back. All right, let's see. Nobody at all coming to my left. Got a car hauler, looks like, right here. Yeah, car hauler. And what else is after that? We got, where's the entrance? Okay, way down there. I always turn my fan on when I come to a stop like this. Start cooling my oil down, because I've been boogieing on 75, about 72 miles an hour, so my oil's about 205 degrees right now. My coolant's about 170. But if I'm really pushing up a hill, my coolant will rise to 200 and my oil will go to about 220. It's about the hottest it'll get before my fan kicks on. Well, I don't think my fan kicks on until my coolant gets to about like 210, 215. It's all computer RAM. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're not getting bottlenecked this one. No, no, no. It's fine to gear though, Justin. There you go, 5th gear. We got a Bojangles in here. I'm not really hungry at all. Maybe I'll get like a sandwich stuff for later, because we're delivering at a Publix. All right, buddy, go ahead. I'll turn my lights off for you. You keep coming at me, man. I'm giving you the right of way. You know, you're gonna turn in? Okay, all right. Nice blinker. Guess you don't really need a blink when you're pulling into the fuel island, but whatever. We will pull in next to you, buddy, with the reefer. Also, I took a buddy, subscriber's reefer down here one time. This was not the Loves I left it at, but I left it at I think it was Valdosta. Maybe it was this Loves. I don't think so though. I think it was somewhere else. But yeah, I filled up his reefer and left it here, and he came down with his brother to do it. But he was stranded. He blew a hole in his block on his ISX. I don't know if it was a bad tune or somebody else had rebuilt it not so greatly. But man, that trailer was rough shape. The landing gear didn't even have to work. Didn't even work. You had to go to the other side, and like, because they have a bar that goes between the two foots or legs, and it has gears, and it drops them both down at the same time. And his was like broken. Like it was a shambly trailer. Glad I could do it for him, but kind of took me out of my way. And I appreciate all you guys that helped him with that and kind of donated to him and get him going again. But just trying to be a good Samaritan, you know, trying to be a good person. A little content pulling a reefer, but yeah. And the people I tried to deliver to, it was McLean, I think. They were not having it. They said, nope, we're not taking your load. I said, all right, man, I have to put your reefer over here for a second, but let's go refresh. I need to use the facilities. And this will be our last stop until we get all the way down there. We're gonna have about 5 hours of, that's a nice classic, real pretty, good condition. It's got a nice bumper like mine. Yeah, do the last one, because we'll get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. It's a nice classic before we have to deliver in the morning. And then we'll do a 7 or 8-2 split, then try to head the heck out of Florida. Get something else, but we're gonna, I don't know if we'll make it all up to Savannah or Jacksonville. I'm just speaking out loud, but we're at the Loves with the Hearts. Valentine's store. Yeah, it smells like rotten eggs in here. Where's the restaurant? Oh, there it is. I missed it. A little bit different layout here. Usually they have like a wall right here. All right, we got this. Pikachu. I didn't catch your name, man, but the flatbedder guy that just came up to me, nice talking with you, bud. He delivered today, but he couldn't find a load out of here, a flatbed. So he's gonna try and find something tomorrow and get back home. He lives up by Atlanta. Cool, man. Nice talking with you, brother. Get some rest. I got about another 3 hours, and I'm gonna be getting some rest. All right. I probably could have went right there, but I'm gonna go the long way. All the way around. Even though we have this Premier truck kind of parked against the curb here, should be able to clear him. Clear him and the red truck that also parked on the wrong side of the road, but they're making their own spots. It's all good. What you gotta do. I think this Loves is new though. Let's see if I can clear this guy's hood. Yep. It's a dangerous spot to be in right there, because if you don't take that, sorry, if you don't take that wide, you could be taking off someone's front mirrors. or their headlight, either way. But yeah, nice talking, man. Thanks for recognizing me. He's right there. He's probably a flatbed over there. Later, man. Flash my lights out. All right, let's go. Follow Swift. He did take the shortcut. I should have done that. I just didn't know. Don't know where the heck I'm at. Got the Love's fuel truck coming at me. Are you staying there? You turning? Where are you going? Where are you going? Staying there? Okay. We get on past it. Thanks, man. We'll follow Swift out of here. Got another super ego. Hope that guy's getting towed okay. All right. That was an easy in and out of Love's, which was unheard of. Let's go. Back on 75. He's actually still hooking up to that guy. He's probably going to have to disconnect his drive shaft. I'm not sure. To tow him. Or maybe he's got a manual. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Either way, T's and P's open. That thing is bright in my mirrors. Man. Hope he gets where he's going and not too bad of a fix. All right, the rest of Georgia. We're almost in Florida. Hello, Florida. Hello, Moto. Hello, Florida. Again, this kind of, I guess they dim the lights on purpose. That's the same way the sign looks on the Jacksonville side. So I don't know. It's a red light and a blue light. So maybe they're doing like a little red, white, and blue. I don't know. Usually, though, it's lit up pretty brightly. All right, Florida, we got you for another like almost 200 miles, and we're there. I don't know if you can see that on the other side, but see how it's like red and blue? That's the lights that are shining on the Florida sign. Red and blue. All right, whatever. That one's a little brighter, though. I guess the blue one for that side was just not doing so great. Why these cars are going so slow? Because I'm only going about 70, 68, 69. Truck's just going a little bit slow. All right, we got you. MEB Express, MEB Express. Maintain 45 miles an hour. Way station coming into Florida is open. Just hit the sensors. Where's the light? There you go. Got pulled in. All right. Now we drop it down to 20 miles an hour, I think. Yeah, 20. Left side. All right. Both sides have scales. Just drop it down to 20. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. A lot of guys just went right past the way station, but you can see over there that guy got pulled over in the box truck. And if you look straight ahead of us, there is another one pulled over. So yeah, I wouldn't be running past the way station. Not tonight. But I'm the only one pulled in here. All the other trucks are going right by behind me. They probably got the. You can have like a pre-pass, like they green light you inside your truck. I got one more truck coming in behind me. Same proper etiquette. Stop before the scale and then proceed slowly. Like a lot of you guys were saying when I was trying to get my inspection. Oh, just run on the scale and slam on your brakes. They'll come out and inspect it. Like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to piss them off. Pull on slowly. They have all the sensors, can tell if any of your tires are low on air, all that kind of stuff. So they're running all that. They're running your numbers and making sure everything's good. Your back tires hit the scale. You got a little cone right there to talk to them, and then they just green light you most of the time. Now, that guy got the bypass. He's coming up on my left, so we gotta wait for him. Volvo action. We are heavy. We're only like 38,000 though. We're not maxed out. So come on, Volvo, go ahead, man. I'll let you go. There you go. Landstar action. Yeah, there is a big presence of police pulling everybody over right here. So I wouldn't run the scales in Florida, which I appreciate. I appreciate it, making sure everybody's got their CDL, make sure everybody's U.S. citizens and able to work, that kind of stuff. And that's what it takes. It takes actually talking to people. Can you speak English? Are you on a B1 to B2 visa? Is that visa expired? Did you get your CDL with no name? Did you have somebody you paid to get your CDL at a Long Island facility? Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, they pulled over that guy over there too. Well, that might be construction. No, he pulled somebody over. That is a like Sprinter van. Yeah, buddy. Go run the scales. Okay, let's keep going. Back into Florida. car truck exiting that I just passed. Oh, yeah. Remember that one? We're going a little bit further than that this time. But yeah, good old Walmart down there. They're pretty good about it. We're quicker than the good old one in Douglas. Let's get back in the right lane. All right. Cruising though, can't complain. I like running at night. Got a tire guy right there. We got a truck up here. I don't know, maybe he just got done helping him or fixing him up. I don't know. But yeah, these bees up there okay. Let's keep rolling. Only about 40 miles left. I don't know if that shows up. Look at all that fog to the right. Little patches of fog down here. 67 degrees, but feels a little bit more, a little chillier than that. Oh yeah, getting into Ocala. Mosies. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pulling over a Jeep Liberty, man. Found something on it. Maybe he's just out of gas. I don't know. What in the psychedelic Ferris wheel's going on over there? Is that a permanent fair or is it just in town for the night? I don't know. Yeah, buddy, we got the Ferris wheel going. Yeah, it looks like no, it's a mobile fair. They got a bunch of tractor trailers. Moving on. Maybe they'll be in our backyard soon. The way station is open in Ocala. We expect nothing less. Got a guy riding my butt, man. I hate it. I'd rather get over and let him pass me. He's another 18-wheeler too. He's a big truck, so I don't know why some of these guys. I got a guy coming through Atlanta earlier today, flashing his lights at a car in front of him, like going way too fast, and just riding right on their butt. I don't get that. Like, why cause instances where you could cause an accident? But just drive safe. Like one person not paying attention slows down, you clip their bumper, and they spin out. Everybody's having a bad day. Oh man. Going about 42 miles an hour because I got that truck up there going slower. We're pushing up a little bit. You want to try and hit the sensors not being on the throttle. So I'll let off. We got the green light coming in too though. Ooh, everyone's coming in. Everyone's coming in for a little chat. That guy behind me gets a different lane, gets off my butt. I just can't stand it. That was a big my bad. My phone died. I was not paying attention to battery power on it. I had it plugged into the iPad. So man, oh man, stop real quick. Let him get off the scale and pull on slowly. There we go. I always turn my headlights off just so they don't have any glare in their windows if they do. Get our back tires on there. There we go. Right. Stay still for a second. See what they gotta say. Keep the green, nobody behind me. Go ahead and give them a wave and get on out of there. All the parking over to the right is full. Mettler Toledo service, okay. Let's get to our drop. There is Wildwood. There's the TA. This is right where I got the K100 from, right around this area. A little bit further down on 75, but this is where the actual stretched frame was done. It was in Wildwood. So somewhere around here is the fabricator. We got it done. All right. Okay, now Publix, where is your truck entrance? Is this it right here? Looks like it. Doesn't say nothing, but it has a big old arm, so I'm gonna say yes. I've never been to this one. I've been to Sarasota. I think I've been to Jacksonville. Never been to this one. Let me know if you guys have. All right, what does it say? OTR. Publix trucks. Okay, OTR's on the left side. There we go.
4 o'clock in the morning.
All right, no worries. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Very nice lady, very thorough lady, like explaining stuff. So I appreciate her. She said, "What kind of lights are those on your truck?" I said, "Well, made for ATVs. If you guys wonder what those are, they're 3-foot LED poles are like made for the side-by-sides. For like the dunes or off-roading, you'll have a top of a crest of like a hill or something, and if you can't see the other side, those lights kind of can be an indicator that, hey, someone else is coming the other way, so don't meet at the top and hit each other, you know? That's what they're made for, but I threw them on a semi. So. She said, go this way, go to door 30, check in with a young gentleman, and he'll give you a door. I said, okay. Yeah, I like the Publix trailers. All the front ends are all just polished. You see that polished aluminum? Oh, yeah. I'd love to get a trailer like that with just nice clean white down the side, polished front. Put some nice lights on the back of Big Old Girl. They can reflect off of nice red ones. That'd be pretty. All right, door 30. So maybe I'll get an old Publix trailer and rip off those decals. I don't know. Door 18 is right there to our right, so we're getting close to 30. Looks like it's going to be a blind side, whatever door we do get. And it's kind of like an outdoor warehouse. All the docks are exposed. She said, go back all the way into your door, let somebody come out and break your seal, and pretty much let them break your seal. I said, okay, no problem with me. Let's go check up, see what we got. I'll check in with you or with him.
On the other side.
It is up? Thank you. I tell you what, guys, whoever's in charge of organization at the good old Publix, not the best. Poor guy, he's been trying to get in for a while, but they've been helping him. Yeah, don't be here early for your appointment because you need to be here on time for your appointment, at the time here for your appointment. So I'm learning more and more as I go, but I got here 2 hours before my appointment. And she just told me go to door 30 and check in, but nobody was there. There was a guy sitting there at a desk, but he never acknowledged me. One guy on the outside was a younger guy with the forklift. He said, yeah, other side of the building, but nobody was sitting at that side. Anyways, sat there for about a half an hour, just stood there. The guy never talked to me, so I said, okay, go back to the truck. And I was parked like right where that guy's pulling out. I was parked like right in front of door 30, just right here. And I guess these guys have been here before, so that is door number 10, so that one's open. So I can go there. So she said any door between 7 and 29 you can get into and then bring your paperwork. And I just wonder why the lady at the front, when she checked me in, didn't just tell me that to begin with. Because I could have gotten into any of those doors because they were all wide open. But when I got here, and now they're all full of trucks, so lesson learned. But if you ever come to Publix in Lakeland, just get in between 7 and 29, any door, and then bring your paperwork to the thing instead of just standing there. And now I parked way out of the way down there, so I'm just not in anybody's way because they were all like, hey, can't even focus on it. Anyways, way down there. So yeah, from now on, so that one's open too, 23, I guess. Yeah, so he's probably gonna go in there. I think the guy down there is also waiting like I am, but geez, I wish I would have known that. I don't know why the lady at the front didn't tell me that. Just say any door between 7 and 29, just back into one of those. Don't back in all the way so they can break your seal, and you're good to go. Because I just stood there where that guy's at. Stood there for like a half an hour, and there was a guy sitting at this side, inside the office, but he never even acknowledged me, nothing. I kind of waved at him, never talked to me, nothing. And then another guy just came out right now while I was parked right here and said, hey, you can't be parked right here, you got to move. I'm like, okay. Well, I was standing there for half an hour and nobody said anything to me. And he said, oh, just get out of the way, and then we can. I'm like, okay, well, this is unorganized, is the bottom line, but it's too early for this stuff anyways. Let's go get back in Big Old Girl, and looks like 10 is open, and 23, I think it was, so wherever that guy's going. Yeah, lesson learned though. The other Publix I've been to are not like that at all. You go check into the office and they give you a door, and there's even like a waiting lot. They'll let you like reset your hours in Sarasota, Florida, but not this one, guys. A little different operation. They were like mad at me like I didn't know the drill. I'm like, guys, I've never been here. I mean, they're like, Any door 729. I'm like, whoa, didn't know that, guys. So yeah, another day in trucking. Let's get big old girl. She's looking pretty. And let's get done with this drop. My goodness. Well, 2 hours after getting here, we're in the door now. There's plenty of doors open. I got in the best one I could get into, and maybe there'd be a little bit better relayed messages to the people that get here instead of just go to door 30. Who knows? Maybe next time. So just for context, when I got here 2 hours ago, I came over there first, and a younger gentleman said go to the other side, so I came over here, stood right here, and there's one guy sitting right there at that desk. I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but never acknowledged me, never got up and said, hey, they'll be here at 4:30 or whenever time they come into the office. Never told me go put my truck in doors 7 through 29. I don't know, maybe he just didn't see me, but I walked right past him twice and then stood up here. So I don't know, maybe it was just a miscommunication, or maybe he just was really into his work and didn't see me over here. But either way, just letting me know 7 through 29 would have been extremely helpful. But here we are, we got this. Got a bunch of Skittles, taste the rainbow. Oh yeah, all kinds of stuff. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Oh man. California champagne. And yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. Is that it? Do I take that to the front, or I've never been here before?
You can leave.
That's it? Okay, thank you. All right, good afternoon. We are clock reset and ready to roll. Nice, easy drop this morning. Fell asleep in the door. They knocked on my door, gave my paperwork, said, you're good to go. No lumber. That was awesome. A little bit disorganized. I wish the lady at the front would have just said, hey, get to any door 7 through, 29, but maybe I don't know, maybe she's told not to do that, but I was there too early that nobody was there, and so I just stood there for half an hour. Even though I talked to a younger kid, like I said, but he just said, go over there. I wish they would have been like, hey, they don't come in until 4 a.m. or 4:30, or go ahead and get your truck in door 7 to 29, because I was there before anybody else. I was the only truck there. So, yeah. All right, it's all good. Live and learn. Come to that Publix truck bypass. Go ahead and just get into door 7 to 29. I don't know if that's just dry loads, probably. Reefer's probably a different thing, but grateful they got us done quickly. It was less than an hour and a half unload, and then went to sleep and reset our clock. So awesome. We're on to the next. Beautiful Jacksonville, 78 degrees, cruising on through. Looked at loads earlier, not a lot happening in Jacksonville. $400 up to like past Charleston on the coast called Georgetown, which is, that should be $400 from Charleston to Georgetown, not from Jacksonville. So just the same old stuff where got a deadhead out of Florida, got to get out of here if you want anything decent. So not sure if I'll make it up to Savannah in a decent time to get anything today, but we'll try. Maybe we'll get some at loads late. But yeah, same old for Florida. Not much coming out, like always, or anything at all. There's that river, the only rivers that flows north. Forget the name of it. I'm sure I just said it somewhere on the bridge. And there's a lot of boats going southbound. Nice yachts. Like I had a huge one just going by. A lot of them being pulled by dualies, and one of them, that big huge one, was pulled by a semi on a big old trailer. But yeah, people are taking their boats back down from the north, bringing them home to South Florida. All right, well, Jacksonville's been fun. Let's get to Georgia, see what we got. You know, there's the rail bridge. Jaguar Stadium off to the right. I heard something about Trevor Lawrence. He actually played football at Clemson, and he went to high school in kind of where my dad lives, North Atlanta. But either way, he donated a bunch of money, and Mano was in the millions, to turn old schools, like abandoned schools. And there's one right there at the off the freeway to the right as you curve around. Just a whole brick structure, but he's turned. I don't know. I forget if he's turned into museums or something, but he's turned into something. It's really cool, really nice. So giving back to his community and using that rookie money, rookie guaranteed money he got. I got some police on the left side over here. A little rubbing his racing, I guess. I don't see any accident, but definitely stop back. We'll stop over once we get into Georgia, probably exit 7 at Nice Super Kagan. I need a little bit of fuel. It's been going a try and get up out of Georgia and look for some loads right there. First, let's get out of this hammer lane, get over here on the right side, but had a lot of cars just going super slow. All right, let's get over, see if the tanker's staying where he's at, staying where he's at. All right, we'll stay right here in the middle. They are doing some checks. He's got the little measuring wheel out there, but his tandems don't look that. See that? Your tandems, if you don't know, if you're new to trucking, their back trailer tires can move forward and backwards. And there's a certain distance, you can't have them too far back, be running like 41 feet, I think it is. There's a marker on your trailer usually. So that's why they have that wheel. Sometimes they mark off how far back your tires are. But he looks fine. He's pretty far up, but he might be overweight. I don't know. Might have to adjust your tandems to get the weight just right over your axles. That kind of stuff. I don't know. I've only had that one time in Virginia. They told me I was 500 pounds too much to the rear, so I had to move them. It's just one setting, one hole forward, and I was good to go. Wave to the guys in there. There you go. Let's keep going. We got the agricultural, and we're out of Florida. And then we'll check for some loads. Exit 767. Okay. And the fuel price for the RTS fuel card is $3.16. Go figure. $3.16. John 3.16 on the back of my truck. I love it. And also the number of my truck. Circle K. Nice little Circle K. I don't know how long it's been here, but I've missed it. I've never stopped here till like last week. But it's easy in and out for trucks. It's right off the highway. I like it. Oh, bronze. Nobody coming from our left. Let's find a gear and get there. Yeah. All right. Let's look for some loads. Got a hot shot. Some guy with a flatbed and a Volvo hanging out with me. And some other guy just left with a container. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Man, it's nice in the sun. Gonna miss the summer heat, but I'm ready for that cold. Let's take it off. See that flatbed. I wish the card worked at the pump, but gotta walk in here and give him the card and then get going. Amazon moved in next door, and we are full. Okay. Yeah. Let's go, big old girl. Let's get up to Savannah. Not looking great for loads. $400 up to Charleston. $450 from kind of like off from 95 towards Orangeburg, but south, called Ulmer, U-L-M-E-R, and going all the way to Greer for tomorrow for $450. I was like, got for like $650, but we'll see. Guy in front of us got the pull-in, but we got the bypass. All right. Let's get on a rattle, let him have his time. Hub group, he's probably loaded as well, I don't know, but we are empty, so we're cruising. Okay, emailed him about, what, 6-7 loads. See if we get anything back on those, and see if we got a load coming out of Savannah today. You cannot make this stuff up. How much money are the brokers trying to keep? Because they offer it $850. You gotta have your own floor jack, your own dolly. And then you have to, they must have like a dock out at the, maybe it's an apartment complex or a corporate building. And then you have to take it to the 15th floor, the whole load. So how many times are you gonna go up and down? $850. That's crazy. I said, that's more like a $1,500 load. Probably more than that, actually. Depending on how many pallets you're gonna be taking up and down to the 15th floor on the elevator. She came back and said, give you $1,200. I was like, I don't even have a dolly jack. She's like, well, that's one of the requirements. I'm like, I was just giving you feedback on the fact that that's kind of crazy to have to take it up and down 15 floors, but all kinds of loads out here, but that was one of them. Axle Logistics still tells me they can't book with me. And I said, hey, I just paid a bunch of money for my insurance. I'm completely compatible with Highway. Any insight? And they said, email carrier relations. And then I emailed carrier relations and they gave me this long thing saying that they just have the right to like not work with people if they don't want to. I'm like, okay, that's pretty much what I get from it. They were just saying certain things might be off. Maybe you're not a woman-owned company or pro extra diversity or something. I don't know. There's certain boxes they make you check sometimes when you're onboarding with Highway that say like, are you female owned? Are you minority owned? Are you LGBT whatever supporter or diversity? I'm like, why does that matter if I'm running loads for a carrier? So I don't know, but maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Either way, I've ran for Axle before, but ever since stuff got more harsh on fraud, I haven't. So. But that load wasn't that great anyways. It's a cool truck with like a bunch of baskets for catching, I guess, crabs or lobster or something. Anyways, that was funny. At 15.4, I was like, what? And you got to bring your own dolly. I was like, We'll look for something else. There's a couple other ones around here. One guy, a lot of them going back to Jacksonville. A lot going West Palm. There's watermelons. They did a vented dry van, but it's in Buford, which is kind of by Hilton Head, so it's a little like an hour from here still, out in the coast. And I was like, man, I could do that for like $1,800. He said that's a reefer rate. And I'm like, I could do it for $1,800 all the way down to West Palm. And he said $1,400. And now he said $1,600. But I really don't want to go all the way out to Hilton Head right now. It's like an hour and 10 minutes to go 40 miles. A lot of traffic. So I don't know. We'll find something. Hopefully, it's only 1 o'clock, 1:30. Yeah. So we still got some time for today, but it's crazy. I just thought that was funny. 15.4. Like, how many times are you gonna go back and forth? All right. Let's keep looking. Finally got a load, guys. All over the place. Plenty of loads. None of them are moving. They're all still on the board, but they're not moving on the rates. But this one they are. So they moved up. They were at 650. It's a 2 drop, but it's on the eastern side of Atlanta, so I'll take that. So I tried for 1,000, but we agreed on in the middle right there at 850. So all good. And 2 drops gives me a good area for Thursday morning. They're both dropping tomorrow morning, so awesome. We'll take that, and load's still 5, and it's actually a place I loaded at last week when I took that load for Spot Freight, which I haven't worked with them forever. So pretty cool. Last time it was a floor load. This time I don't think it is. But I said, is it a floor load? They said no, it should be palletized. I said okay. But there were palletized loads there. I saw other guys getting loaded really quickly with pallets, so we'll see. Either way, they loaded us pretty quickly with floor load also. Grateful for the load, grateful to go to a better market. And I'm already looking for something coming out of the Atlanta area tomorrow. And that'll set us up for Friday. God's grace, thank you God. Came around the back way, and now we'll go over 16 and get on that frontage road where we took it up to Savannah last time. And it'll be right on the right. The address is still the wrong address across the street, but we know where we're going. We were here last week. Heck yeah. Here we go again. DMX. Did you know DMX has 15 kids? Or had 15 kids? It's crazy. I've seen him a couple times. When I used to live in Phoenix, he lived in the Cave Creek mountain area. Not really mountains, like kind of mountains, little hills. Cave Creek is a beautiful place though. If you ever go to Arizona, Phoenix, Cave Creek kind of like gives you that old country western feel. Has like a saloon feel to it. A lot of bike events up there. People ride their bikes up there. They actually like have people riding horses up there. Gorgeous place in Phoenix, Arizona. Love it. There's also a big resort called the Boulders, way up in North Scottsdale. Another gorgeous place to watch the stars. More stars you can count out there in Arizona, especially to get a nice clear night. My goodness. All right, well, there it is again. The Chinese writing of Fortune Logistics. Okay. Pick up till 5. It's about 3:30. Super grateful for a load. Paying that much going back to Atlanta, that's awesome. Then we can get something. There's a couple going back by the house or down into Columbia or over to Charlotte. So I want to set myself up for Friday to get something on the truck delivery Monday, because we do have that country music festival this weekend. So I want to, Co-Wetzel's the one guy I do want to see. Muscaline Bloodline, I think the name is them. I've seen all these guys I've seen before in our backyard, but Co-Wetzel has that new song with what's that girl's name? Little short girl, forget her name. Jessie Murphy. So I'd like to hear him sing that one. He'll probably put her up on the screen. Maybe she'll make a guest appearance. I don't know, but he's Friday. He's not like the headliner Saturday, so he must have something else doing Saturday. So he's actually playing Friday. So I would like to be there for that one. And watch some country festival, watch some bull riding. They have also little person wrestling on Saturday, so that should be entertaining. I don't know. Either way, let's go back here and check in. Nice guys, quick load.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
We have door number 4 this time. Last time we had 10. Poor broker guy forgot to give us the, wait a second, where's, oh, way over there, door number 4. It's like by all the cars. He forgot to give us some TC number, so he's like, I need that number. So, all right, man. And then I was like coming on inside of this little desk. He's like, you stay on that side, please. I'm like, okay, no worries. So whatever, we finally got the TC number. We're good to go. Door number 4. And we might have one tomorrow from Atlanta going right back home. That'd be awesome. $800. So I'm trying to get that one going. And then we'll be set up for Friday. We shall see. Right now, let's get this good old trailer going number 4. But I'm grateful. Grateful for a load. And it's not full load this time, it is palletized, so should be able to get it off quickly at the drop. Let's back it in. Back it up, Terry. All right, okay, we got our seal, let's go put it on. We went live for a little bit. It was only like 20 minutes because they loaded me so quick, which I am grateful for. Why is my trailer thing open? I think when I did my inspection, he was looking for the registration in there. Maybe it just rattled open, he didn't close it all the way. Either way, the guy, when he gave my paperwork, he's like, oh, I remember you. You were here last week. And I was like, yeah, man, I was. He's like, you remember me by my shoes, because he comes up and like has to have me sign paperwork. I was like, cool, man. So let's see what we got this time. We do have, yes, it's on pallets. It is ceiling fans. Okay. We didn't have that last time. We had like boxes, like suitcase size. So ceiling fans with lights. All right, let's get these going. I'm gonna put this, they didn't put either strap up, so wanted them to divide it with straps so I didn't have to worry about it, but hopefully they are labeled somehow where they know which ones they're getting. I'm gonna have to make sure they do though. All right, that's on me. I have a big old blue pipe right here. They have a big machine that's clamping onto it in the very front back there, but I don't know if that's gotta be sewer or something, or drainage. Big old pipe. We're taking a little side road, bringing us back to 16, and we'll go connect on to 75. Yeah, big old pipe. Yes, that's how they're pulling it. Yeah, with a got a big strap on it. Okay. Going to stop right here at exit 104. There is plenty of truck parking over to the right. But I'm just looking for something to eat, looking for something different, and looks like Joe Mac's Barbecue. But I'm not really feeling barbecue, but there's also a Mexican place right next to it. So maybe I'll go do some editing, get some chips and salsa, a little bit of guac, some fresh guac, and then I'll get some wings or something at barbecue joint. I don't know, mix it up, mix it up. I don't want to cut this guy off, but I need a little space, a little room right here. Yeah, let's find somewhere to park this big old girl. If I can't find something nice, I'll just go park it over there to the right and walk on over. I mean, check this out. Nice little spot. I'm gonna park it right back here. Heck yeah, a little pond. There's another place called Pond House over there, a seafood joint. Heck yeah, exit 104. But I'm feeling chips and salsa, some guac, so I'm gonna do that. Our oil is cooled down almost where I like it, so we can shut her off. But the only suspect thing about where we're at right now is that the Air Force is here. I'm not talking about our great service gentlemen and women, but it's like an old gas station that was done, so I just parked right there, so I'm off the road. Heck yeah, but Canadian Air Force. Oh man, there they are. Watch out for them. You hear them? Okay, but yeah, beautiful out here. There you go, girl, fits right in. Gorgeous little natural pond lake that was there already. Built some restaurants around it. Let's get some grub. That's one way I gauge a Mexican joint, authentic Mexican, El Mariachi, is how many cars in the parking lot. So, plenty on this side, let's check the other side. Cute little outdoor area, heck yeah, and plenty of cars on this side. That means it's good. Then we'll try the barbecue place maybe, because they got some good pictures on their online. Exit only, okay. Well, maybe I can still walk in. Yeah, I can. See if there's a restroom. Beautiful little place. Smells like Fabuloso. Now that is what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, fresh guacamole. I have no idea what that is, but it looks intriguing. All right, do my appetizer, I get to editing. The mariachi, super good food, guys. Awesome atmosphere. Great guacamole. Oh yeah. So I don't know if I'll go to the barbecue place. I'm not really that hungry, but I gotta close this video. Watch out for the Canadian Air Force and get to Atlanta. Oh, it's gonna be pretty. But on that note, guys, you can hear them out there. Oh yes. God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. Be careful with pallet jacks and 15th floor of office buildings. That might be a doozy right there. Always know your worth. And don't take $850 for that when you can get a regular one drop load for $850. God bless you, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys.